Welcome to Raw Impressions, Monday's music mini-episode.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, is that the birds from our yard?
It's the cardinal.
Nice.
Miracle, miracle, miracle.
Miracle, miracle, miracle. I love that.
Cardinal is a very musical bird.
It is, especially in our yard. It's so busy. So sweet. I'm sure they're busy everywhere, not just our yard, but it feels nice looking at them.
I haven't really seen one yet.
I've seen a few. I saw some little ones. I think they're babies.
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 Little baby cardinals.
Little baby red cardinals.
I don't know if people can hear this, but Izzy is well into her music.
She's in her room, which is very close to where we are, and it's Saturday, and she's just doing her regular wailing away in her room. She's quote unquote reading a book, and while she's reading, she's, I don't know, making up a soundtrack. So
Cool.
yeah, the child is vocalizing often.
When she and I were together alone without you, you were gone for a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
She and I were just yelling and singing all over the house. Separately, we were parallel playing because she was just so busy doing what she's doing now. I was like, wow, so I was working out a new song and singing at the top of my lungs.
She does give permission to be as loud as you want. She's just like, I'm loud. I'm singing. I'm loud. I will be repetitive.
I found it kind of cool. It was like we were these kind of interesting. We were almost like roommates. that both go to the same sort of performing arts school. So we're just sort of walking around, yelling and experimenting with our voices together. It was loud.
It's fun to think of her like as a kid doing like performing arts school. Who knows? She went to cheerleading camp last week and loved it.
It was cool. There was a lot of yelling involved.
Oh yeah, and she really seemed to like following all the rules. There was a performance at the end of the week that Lou and I got to witness. It was quite special.
It was.
Yeah.
It was actually kind of my favorite one so far. We've been to several of these performances. Izzy goes to these dance classes, and then but this one was kind of cool because it was just the kids yelling and responding to a tape, or not a tape, of course, but responding to cues booming out of the speakers at the side of the stage, and yelling back, answering it, and sort of jumping on top of each other. And
doing cartwheels,
which is amazing.
Kicking their legs in the air.
Izzy's all about cartwheels right now.
There's a lot of pom-pom action.
It was cool.
It was really cute.
It was. Like I said, my favorite so far.
Yeah, yes, mine too. I really was impressed. It's amazing what they put those kids through in 1 week, and they're like, okay, we're gonna take your kid for the week, put him in this cheer/spirit week camp, and then at the end of the week, when you pick him up, you're gonna sit here for half an hour, and we're gonna perform for you. Yeah. And they really do it up. Good for them, Jaduke, everyone. Jaduke in Turner's Falls.
High comma. What do you call a high? It's not a hyphen.
I don't know. Don't ask me about grammar, sir.
Song commencing in 5 notes.
This is why we're here.
No lead up.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Darling, don't you go and cut your hair. Do you think it's gonna make him change?
Just a boy with a new haircut.
And that's a pretty nice haircut. Charge it like a puzzle. Hitman wearing muzzle. Hesitate to die. Look around. The second drummer drowned. His telephone was found. The music scene is crazy. band start up like each and every day. I saw another one just the other day, a special new band. I don't remember lying, I don't remember a line, I don't remember a word, but I don't care, I really don't care. Did you see the drummer's hair? Advertising looks and chops, they must know.
Big hair!
Songs mean a lot when songs are bought, and so are you. Face right down to the practice room. Attention and fame's a career, 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 Korea, 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 Korea.
I completed that while Izzy and I were together.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Now, why would I go and cover a Pavement song?
Why not?
My hair is really long and it needs to be cut.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
You were inspired.
You're going to cut my hair.
I am.
Darling, you're going to go and cut my hair. I thought of personalizing the lyrics and saying, Adele's going to go and cut my hair.
I am. I'm psyched. It'll be fun to do. We're going to do it soon, but that seemed like a really fun cover. It's so elaborately done. Like, you really did it. Watch out, Stephen Malcolmus. This could overtake.
It's only 2 minutes long still.
So
I mean, it's
good.
under 2 minutes.
So good.
I tried to get all of the parts of the song that I like, which is I like these little guitar parts, some of the guitar parts. I mean, like, I love the song.
I was going
Straight
to
up.
say, we love Pavement, right?
Love the song.
Yeah.
And Pavement have a very, they have a kind of a cool Instagram that I follow. They went on tour in Australia and stuff, and I've been really enjoying their Instagram because it's really lighthearted.
It's so cute.
I
Yeah.
love how the band, I have to say, like, when I first saw them, when they were first touring, really, with Gary Young playing drums, and it was just this really kooky, beautiful little performance they did. It was a small place, not too many people there were hip to their stuff at the time, but it was the beginning of the ascension of Pavement.
Were you on tour with Pavement?
Oh, no.
You were just seeing them?
Yeah, I went to see them in my hometown. I was living in Boston.
Oh, you just were like, I'm going to go
Oh,
see
yeah,
you.
everyone, all the cool kids went.
Yeah. What year was this?
I don't know.
Early,
As early as it
early
could have been.
90s, right?
Early 90s.
Yeah.
And they were like smiling, and which
Well, where did you see them play?
at the Middle East upstairs in Boston.
Okay.
And it threatened me because they were smiling on stage, and they did bring a really nice atmosphere with them, which I found very threatening because me coming from punk rock, I thought that the stage was a place to wage warfare with an audience and the employees of a club. That's what it felt like to me. That was my legacy. That was what I brought, was my sort of hardcore punk thing into my performances and what I did. I thought that you were meant to assault the audience, and Pavement did quite the opposite. And
just to clarify, you don't hold those same beliefs now.
oh, absolutely not.
No, he's
Oh, no.
very lovely to all staff and audience now.
My God.
It's
Yeah.
turned, everyone.
It's totally turned. It is totally different. But Pavement were sort of the beginning of this.
Like, hey, we're nice.
Yeah, they were the beginning of this kind of sea change within independent music and sort of post-hardcore music. Teenage Fan Club were within that. I would say that even a band like Superchunk were like that as well.
Yeah,
They brought this really nice thing to the stage, and I, of course, being my sort of angry self, I'd been kicked out of Dinosaur Jr. I don't know if I was still bitching so extensively about my booting from Dinosaur Jr., but I brought a lot of contentious energy to the stage. Pavement did not. It was a wonderful show,
Sounds fun.
And then they soon, of course, I was very jealous of them also because they would do things like do 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 do, or like they had a song called Summer Babe, which people
They have.
They really liked Summer Babe, and I was like, God, they're doing la la la, and I was like, that's cheating. You can't go la 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 and do do do. People love that.
And I'm not doing it.
I was like, I'm here to suck all the air out of the room and make everyone uncomfortable. That was just my thing. Took a long time for that to go away. I brought like emotional, I wouldn't say terrorism necessarily, but I brought like a heavy vibe.
A cloud.
And I thought that's what I wanted.
This is what I'm here to do.
That's what I'm here to do. And Pavement kind of, when they breezed into town, it was great. And then Sebadoh did have the pleasure of Pavement and Sebadoh both opened up for Sonic Youth for a tour in the early 90s through Europe.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Sonic Youth were quite successful at the time. They had a caterer.
Yeah,
catered
that
food.
Felt special.
Oh man, catered food. So we were just these two.
Wow, so both of you guys opened up for Sonic Youth. What a bill! How fun!
It was great. We did. I don't know how many shows it was, but it was pretty awesome. And Pavement and Sebadoh. I don't know if I want to go as far as saying we bonded, but we definitely kind of understood each other. The bands had sort of complex dynamics, and so there was that.
Did you kind of soften your thoughts about like did you feel less threatened after being on tour with them?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed them. I really enjoyed their shows. Gary Young was still in the band doing absolutely insane shit. Insane. He was like fairly older than the band. Looked crazy. They looked like us. They were just, kind of like early 90s schlubby. Not schlubby, but we didn't have there wasn't a real fashion sense.
It was normcore. It was normcore before it was named that. Yeah.
Yeah, and they had this wonderful guy, Bob Nastanovich. Of course, they still do because they've doing all these reunion shows. Bob Nastanovich, he's just a beaming ray of sunshine that would stand on the side of the stage hitting one snare and one cymbal or something, and he kind of kept the vibe of the band grounded. He kept the band grounded as Gary Young went crazy. And then also I think within the band too, something that I really related to was that they had a complex dynamic, as I said. So I related to how there were members of the band that maybe couldn't talk to each other freely and that maybe they didn't communicate as well. And I really related to that. But we all just drank a lot of beer, and Thurston and Kim and Sonic Youth really welcomed us, and we really felt like we were just I felt like we were just the little kid brothers of Sonic Youth, and they were so kind to us, and it was great. So it's one of a great memory I have, and of course it did relieve me of any jealousy that I had of Pavement, and I truly wished them the best from there on out.
Have you seen them now in their more recent years?
I did. I saw them in their very first reunion. They played very first reunion kind of tour. We played at Dinosaur Jr. played the same festival as them in Australia, sort of out in the outback. I think it was called Golden Plains. I'm not sure. They were wonderful. They seemed so much happier. Like this weight had been lifted from the band.
People say that about Dinosaur Jr. too since the reunion.
But I'll say this. Hopefully you'll allow me to say this. But when Pavement played Jay. After they played, this was awesome. Jay said, "I don't know, man. They were smiling too much." And I was like, it was so perfect because I try to.
That's up to you to decide whether or not that could stay in here. If you feel like,
I think because the first time I saw them, they were They smiled so much. They smiled so much, and I was like, oh my God,
darling, don't you go and cut your hair. Do you think it's gonna make him change?
Just a boy with a new haircut.
And that's a pretty nice haircut. Advertising looks and chops they must know.
Big hair.
Songs mean a lot when songs are bought, and so are you. Korea, 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 Korea.
Music Mini Monday concludes. Thank you for listening.